So we're going to cover the bottom mount. Before we do the bottom mount and some escapes, what I want to do is talk about defensive postures. I'm a firm believer that anytime we get in a bad position, our first line of defense, we get a defensive posture, then we work our escapes. The reason for this is the defensive posture keeps us in a safe position. It helps minimize the damage or attacks that can be done to us. And then they also help set up our escape. So I have 3 defensive postures. They're defensive posture 1, 2, and 3 that all help keep us safe, and they set up our escapes. The main concept is if anybody mounts me, this is a dangerous position. My first number one priority is to get out. What makes the mount so dangerous is if they sit up, they can punch me, and I can't punch them. Not only that, but if they connect and punch me, my head's going to the ground. So the damage that can be inflicted is quite great. So there's different defensive postures. So defensive posture number 1, what I need to do is with any principal amount is I need to keep them on my hips. My hips are the strongest part of my body. Not only do I need to keep them on my hips, I got to keep my feet bent. I never want my feet flat on the ground because now I'm only able to move side to side, which I don't want to do. I want my knees bent, and I need to keep them on my hips. I can't allow them to get over my hips because if they're on my hips, I can bridge and move them. But if they get higher up over my hips, then I can't really bridge and move them at all. So I need them off the hips. So for defensive posture number 1, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my fingers together, I'm going to extend my thumbs, and I'm going to put them on their thigh. Now as I do that, I'm going to get my elbows, and I'm going to put them right in the middle of the thigh, and I'm going to put both elbows on the ground here, and then I have this naturally frame position, which is really strong. So if they try to drive forward, they're just driving into my frame, which is on the ground for this position. Now, defensive posture number 2, it's very similar to 1, except I'm going to, with my right hand, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come across their belt line here, and I'm going to frame it diagonally across their belt line. I'm going to make a fist. Now my left hand is going to come underneath. I'm going to frame up, hold the fist, while my left elbow is here in the middle of their knee, and it's on the ground too. So if they try to drive up, they're driving into my frame, okay? Now, defensive posture number 3 works really well if there's going to be a lot of punching and we want to keep ourselves safe. This is one we don't want to hold on to very long because we need to, again, any of these defensive postures, we don't want to see it very long because we want to work our escape. So what I'm going to do is I got to maintain this. So if they're punching, I'm going to bring them forward. I'm going to drive my face into their chest while I bear hug them. And I stay nice and tight here. So the only ability that they have is to hit the back of my head, which is a really hard part of my head, but it can't cause too much damage to me. So that's number 3.